welcome back. So yeah, why am I hesitating so much? First of all, if you want to see how I got this look, I already took off my lipstick, but I gave you 3 different lipstick looks, I think. Who knows at this point? I gave you at least 2, and if the 3rd one's in there, the 3rd one's in there. If you guys want to see how I got this look using this palette, which is the Morphe M350, then keep watching. Hi guys. I am just going to hop right into it and get filming. I do have my phone on loud, so if you hear things, it's because I need it on loud in case my sister goes into labor today. So we are going to do a Valentine's Day natural glam look. I did pick up this pretty red, so I thought I'd try this. And all of this I did want to make a drugstore or affordable makeup look. So the only thing that's going to be the most expensive thing is probably the Morphe palette, but it is still very affordable, and for the amount of shades and color you get in it, that is wonderful. A lot of people do say like, oh, it's like, ooh, it's not drugstore because you can't find it at Target or something. You'd have to go to Ulta, or yeah, it's typically at Ulta or online at Morphe. So we'll probably make this a chatty, like, talking video too, because even the last one was a little long too, but it'll be okay. We are gonna start with our eyes first because we don't want anything that we're putting on it to fall and wreck the rest of our face. So actually I'm going to prime it with the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer again. I love this stuff. I just want to thank you guys so much for sharing my video. Like, it seriously means so much to me. I have 2 sisters, for those of you who don't know me, but all the people who are watching this probably do know me. My parents got me the camera I'm using, not this Christmas, last Christmas. And yeah, so it's been fantastic and I love it. I am going to kind of prep my eyelids by using this e.l.f. Hydrating concealer, and I'm just gonna dab it on there, just to kind of get a good base. Woohoo! A base. I need this. And I'm not going to use this. I'm just using it as a mirror if I can open it. Also, sorry about my nails. They're just, oh, that's gross. I did not mean to do that. My acrylics were getting way too long, and I'm gonna go in with the Airspun loose face powder. This one video, I'm actually gonna like show you guys everything instead of just like using it all. But yeah. So, and then now we get a close-up. I am gonna go in with the JH32 brush. So I went in with this shade right here. Did I say what this palette was? It's the 350. So, whoa. I'm gonna go in with the 350, this shade. I'm gonna just pick it up on our brush, tap off the excess. We're gonna go in and put that all up in the crease, and with the extra, so like you're still gonna have some left over on your brush, I'm gonna like go up to the eyebrows. But it's not going to be as dark and pigmented on the brows, or closer to the brows. I want it to be more pigmented in the crease. And then it's just going to blend into a fade up to the eye, or the eyebrow. Okay. And I constantly have to remind myself, trust the process. And all I'm doing is going back in and just building it up to the pigment I want. So next shade we're gonna go into is just this one. So in the second row, it's still, they're here. On the JH37 brush, like this, and we're gonna focus this more on the crease only. We're not gonna drag this one up. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know anything about me, I'm 21, turned 21 in November. I got married in August, so we had our wedding and we lived in an old farmhouse. And then end of December, we actually moved into this new house that we're in now. And it is beautiful, the location, everything. Like, I could not be happier with where we are. And like, just our dogs are happy. We do have 2 dogs. We have a German Shepherd and a Wolf hybrid. Make sure that when you do go in with the second shade, you build it up. Like, you're not just drenching your brush into it, or like you can add too much too quick. So yeah. But yeah, I have 2 sisters. One of them is 27. She is married and pregnant. That's why I'm waiting. Her due date is technically, like, what is today's date? Her due date is today. But she hasn't heard anything, so if she doesn't hear anything, she gets induced tomorrow. So very excited. Yeah. And then my younger sister is 14. She is not driving yet, but hopefully she gets her driver's license and can come over here, and then I can do her makeup. So Shane, if you're listening, go take your test and then I'll do your makeup if you come over here. Anyways, my youngest sister, runs cross country. She's a little crazy. She's like the only one that enjoys running. So she runs cross country and she also plays basketball. She also does track, so she keeps herself busy, to say the least. I'm going in with this shade right here. So basically I'm working my way into it. The first shade was a light brown, and then we went to a little bit darker, and now we're in a lot darker brown. And what we're gonna do, this brush is a like little flat brush. So we're gonna take it and go stamp it on the bottom and right below that crease, and we're gonna do it all the way across into the inner side. And we're gonna get the inner V and the outer V of the eye. So we're kind of just deepening up the eye right now. Tap off the excess of it. Also went in again. Okay, now we are going to take this. They may not look clean, but I have cleaned my brushes. I just use them a lot, so. This has no product on it, okay? So, we're gonna use the JH34 brush, and we're just going to take a little bit of the loose face powder that we used the first time, and we're going to blend out the crease in the darkest shade we added, kind of blending it out. See, okay, so now we have a harsh, so this one's more harsh. This one is all blended out. I'll probably still blend out this one a little more just because I try and blend stuff out as much as I can. This video is going to be very long. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna switch the palette, but it is still Morphe. This is the 35F palette. F as in Frank. Okay, so it does have a matte black shade. I'm going to pick that up with this JH40. And I'm sorry I use all these Jaclyn Hill brushes. I love these brushes. I need to buy more. I will soon. But, so I picked it up on this brush. I love this brush. It's just like a small pencil brush. Tap off the excess. Now, we are going to take this on the outer V. Try not to go further than like where, so like keep it inside this. Okay, PS, also gonna try Falsies. I never wear Falsies. So, if this goes bad, I'm gonna be really sad. It looks really messy, please don't judge. I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics brush. This is the brush number 9. Okay. And okay, we're going to use this Luxie 209. I pick up a lot of the face powder. I don't know if you can see it. So I put a bunch of face powder on it. We're gonna go up to the brows and drag it down because I try not to go super high with my eyeshadow, and when it does, I try and fix it a little bit. So we're just gonna, I don't know if you saw that all fall down on my face, but I also try and like blend out the edges with it, like out here, so it's not crazy. Oh yeah, look at those brows, super cute. Okay, see how this side looks a little bit more blended and just more, it just looks a lot better. Whereas this side is a little crazy, With that one brush and just kind of put more product on and blend it out. Actually, we're gonna use this shade right here. So it's the third one in. It's just a shimmer shade. Okay, we're going to use the Zoeva. This is the smudger brush in the 226. Pick up the product first. Then we grab the spray. And we spray the brush. Now, it's all flat and like, meh. Now we go in and it's much more pigmented. Also, you can use your finger to put this on. I'm gonna kind of show you what it would look like without using the spray to intensify it. And I put, okay, I'm gonna show you how much I'm putting on my brush. This is how much is on my brush. So like the same amount that I put on it before I sprayed it. And now I'm just packing it on. Notice the difference in pigmentation. Like, not even close. I use different brushes, just to be clear. I also love this brush. Okay, now I actually want to go in just a little bit with this brush we already used. We used the second shade with it. And I'm just going to go in. I did not pick up anything extra. And I'm going to smudge it out. Well, that was fun. My memory card was full. And I couldn't get it to work. So I went to town, like this, to go pick up a new disc. And now we're back in business. That is so funny. How does that happen? Wow. Real happy. Now, I am gonna go and like darken up the crease a little bit just because that was the main goal, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. So, we're gonna go in with this brush, the one we used the black on, and I'm going to go in with that third shade we used, that deepest brown we had. And I'm just going to emphasize this. Okay, need to emphasize my glitter again. I actually use the MAC Fix Plus because I just don't feel like the other, like the Milani spray does the same job, you know? Okay, I already feel better about it. And it smells better. Actually going to go back in and just blend. Don't want any harsh edges, even on the glitter. So, oh, I feel better. I feel so much better. Now we need to go back in with the black because I kind of took the black away. Now I'm going to go back in with the first brush and the very first shade we used. Again, blend. Yep. This one is a lot less product and a lighter hand. Oh my. I just want to make sure I'm getting the corner and the bottom. Okay, we can finally move on from the eyes. Like I said before, I had this lovely fiasco. I'm going a sharp edge. Now I need to go back in a little bit with the primer and just add the primer right on the, right where we went in with the makeup wipe. Okay. We shall move on to the foundation. Ooh, squirt it on here. So I'm just gonna start with one full pump. Also picked up a new foundation brush today because my other one's really dirty and I kind of wanted to try this brand. That's that Sonia Kashuk, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with my fingers first. Just gonna pat it in. I also need more product, I can already tell, just because I feel like I'm getting better and better at picking my shade without being able to test it out. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually put 2 more squirts on, in case anyone wondered. That looks good. The coverage looks really good. I'll zoom in on the coverage. Yeah, I'm happy. Looking good so far. I'm loving it. I'm really sorry that this video is taking so long. So this one is a little darker. This is in the shade Fair Warm, and this one's in the shade Fair Warm, but they're hydrating one. This is the hydrating one, and the regular Camo concealer do have different shades. So I'm going to put this hydrating one on first. A little bit on the regular one and just put it closer to the eyes. It has more of a brightening effect right under the eyes. And then I'm gonna take this concealer brush. I need to pick up a new one of these. This one, I already used it on my eyes. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques sponge. And I'm just blending it out. this isn't as damp as, you know, when I first started this video, it's not as damp. So I am going, I look white. Going to spray this, kind of get it a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna pat it out. Oh, wow, cute. Pat it out. Okay, I am going to take my Miracle Sponge, also I think a Real Techniques, yep, and put some on the bottom, this flat side, and I just want to get under the eyes. The leftover goes on the rest of the face. And I didn't have as much left over, so I am going to take just a little bit. Literally, I have like hardly any on. Just get my forehead. I shall do the bottom lower lashes. I'm going to take the JH38 brush. I'm going in with the first and second shade, tapping off the excess off of it. And I'm going to brush it along the bottom. The JH39 brush, I'm going to go in with that dark brown, which was the third shade we used. I just want to put it on the outside. I don't want to put the black there. Also gonna go in again with the face powder, and I just want to clean up, almost blending it out more. Okay, now I am gonna go off camera and I'm going to attempt falsies, and I'm gonna put on some mascara, and if the falsies don't work, I'll tell you. I did it. I put on falsies. I put on the Ardell Wispies, the Demi Wispies. And I used the blue Duo Lash Glue, which this one dries to clear. I also put on my eyebrows while I was off camera, and I used the NYX Professional Makeup. My lid isn't staying on, I don't know. And the Essence Make Me Brow for the gel on top. Okay, now we can move on. Let's go into our complexion finally. I really like this. I like how they kind of like give the bold look, but they're also more natural, so like you can still see your look with it, you know? Okay, now we will use the Physicians Butter Bronzer again, because I've been obsessed with it the last couple times I've used it. The JH05 brush, we're gonna take that, tap off the excess, and then go in right where our cheeks and everything, like we're gonna create our own shadow. Because I don't really have that strong of cheekbones like a lot of people. So I make them. This is the JH10 brush. I'm gonna go into the Physicians Formula. Go down. I need to get close. Go down. I got a bristle. Down my nose. Kind of going to create a smaller look, and kind of carry it up to the brow so it all blends. Also, I do take a little bit down my jawline just so it goes like in a 3. But I wish. Wow. I'm very excited. So tomorrow is my sister's, well, that's when she'll be induced because so far no baby. Also, my younger sister has a basketball game, and I'm not sure if it's the last of the season or not, but I'll get to go to both because she won't be induced until nighttime. So it's going to work out great. Okay, now that we're feeling bronzed and just, we're feeling good. Feeling good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Buff. This is the shade Buff. This is the shade Raise. And I'm going to go in with the shade Buff. Kind of just go on the outside corners and then... Okay, I got my light back on and I did not let it charge fully, so we're gonna try and hurry. I put the bronzer on. Okay, for highlight, oh, that just spilled. We are going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade 50 Molten Rose Gold. These are like absolutely amazing. Let's just like, this is what it looks like. Like, what? Holy wow. That's beautiful. I also added earrings. Like, my mother-in-law bought me these. I love them. Okay, we are going to pat this onto the high points of the face. And I'm gonna blend this out with my other finger. And then we go in with the JH30. I'm literally trying to rush. This is the L'Oreal True Match blush. This is the shade N56 Apricot Kiss. It's more of like, it's definitely a pinkier, I think it's got more of a sheen to it. I don't know if I want. Okay, so this is the Milani 01 Flowers of Love, and this is the shade I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna take my blush brush. I love this brush. I'm pretty sure it's just a powder brush. It's the 400. Oh, it is a blush brush. But I like to blend out my blush with it. You know what? I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this on top, just because it is a little brighter. And then I want to do 2 lip looks, so I'm gonna do one nude lip and the other is going to be a bright red lip. This is the NYX Push Up. Or this is the NYX Lingerie Push Up Long Lasting Lipstick, and this is in the shade Push Up. So this is what it looks like. This is what the nude looks like. It's definitely more of like an orangey nude, but it doesn't look that way in person. If you want to add a gloss to it, I do have a couple glosses. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Actually, we're gonna go over, we'll do a tiramisu. Okay, so this is it's definitely more pink. And then you can always add your gloss. This is what it looks like with the nude. This is what the red looks like. So, very pretty, very bright. Okay. It's new. This lipstick definitely has more of a orange undertone, so just so you are aware, this one is in the shade Kitten Heels. Okay, I did just add a different lip gloss. So this is the NYX Suede in the shade Brunch Me. This is what it looks like. Went over top of it with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline, which is more of that brown nudie shade. And I like the nude look with it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Today was an interesting day. I ran out, like, as you can see through the video, I talked about how my disc was full, like my card was full on my camera, so I had to run to town, go grab a new disc with the makeup I only had on, which was only my eyeshadow. Nothing was like completely like perfect or blended out, so it was just like, ah. So if you saw me, hey, now you know why. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will link those right here. Do not judge how it looks right now because it's not done. Shimmer, shimmer. Shimmer, shake. Shimmer, shimmer, shake.
Oh, so much better. I don't know why I think frozen when I'm here.
Okay, so this is the shade Buff, which is more... That's why I didn't want that. I have like a giant LED light above me. Whatever, it's fine. Ooh.
You can see the sun setting. That's how long I've been doing this. Like, there it is.
I'm just gonna sheen up my face. Which is more of a pinky color. And just to add like that. What the heck?
This is, I got lipstick on my teeth. Isn't that cute?
It's been a day. So, I gave you guys 3 different looks. I gave, it is just one thing after another.
How my day's going? I'm out of breath because like, I'm nervous. Like, I'm like panicking. I don't know if that one's good enough.
A lot of things went wrong, and this is, the intro is one of them, so.